Thank you very much for your interest in this video. The wise king of Israel, King Solomon, shared an interesting piece on how he acquired wisdom tips in the book of Proverbs chapter 24, verse 30 to 34. He showed with this interesting passage how he always allowed himself to learn from the failures of others or from failed systems. Let me give you the opportunity to listen to this passage before I teach more on it. I'm quoting the passage now. I went by the field of the lazy man, and by the vineyard of the man devoid of understanding. And there it was, all overgrown with thorns. Its surface was covered with nettles. Its stone wall was broken down. When I saw it, I considered it well. I looked on it and received instruction. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, so shall your poverty come like a prowler, and your need like an armed man. Solomon started by showing us that he went by the field of a lazy man, who because of his laziness and lack of understanding had failed by allowing his vineyard to be overgrown with thorns. He further showed that he did not just walk by this field. He actually, and I quote, considered it well. That's quoting from the passage now. And another quote, looked on it. He actually considered it well and also looked on it. This implies that he allowed himself to think deeply on what must have made this man and his vineyard to fail. Now, before I teach more about what happened next, that is the result he got from this interesting exposure, let me point out that Solomon showed you and I that it is godly and beneficial for us to make efforts to study failed systems. Lots of people believe wisdom and understanding can only be gained if one studies successful or working systems alone. Tremendous wisdom, knowledge, and instructions can be received if we sometimes put in effort to study organizations or individuals that have failed in one area or the other. Now, let us look at what Solomon got from this study trip. He said, and I quote, I looked on it and received instruction. That is interesting. He observed the failed system and received instruction or wisdom. Now let us look at the wisdom tips he got from this. And I'm quoting again. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, so shall your poverty come like a prowler, and your need like an armed man. End of quote. From his study trip to the land of the failures, he returned with an interesting wisdom quote in the Bible. He did not only have a wisdom nugget that would be extremely useful to him, he was also able to, with the help of the Spirit of God, put it in writing to bless lots of lives today. Now, don't limit your study trip to the land of the successful people and organization alone. Make efforts to find out how and why people or companies in your niche and industry failed. When you look enough, you will surely receive instructions and wisdom tips just like King Solomon. I'm not surprised this man, under God's influence, wrote lots of words of wisdom in the book of Proverbs. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have been blessed by it. I want you to visit our website. It's displayed on your screen. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'll be glad to be your friends on Twitter. Thank you very much, and God bless you.